front and center. Did you know you were going to be the star? Look at the look on his face. Anyway, good morning. Welcome back to the Kristin Omdahl Show. This is episode, oh gosh, 1126 maybe? Yeah, episode 1126. And we are here live in Southwest Florida in my studio. If you're joining me live, please say hello. If you end up watching the recorded version, please also feel welcome to say hello. Oh, baby Bjorn, you sweetheart. Well, at least he gets to give what I'm going to show you today a bit of a secret surprise. You can't see it until I decide to show it, so I guess that's fun too. And who doesn't like a little baby Bjorn cameo anyway? Hi Val, hi Donna, hi Joe, hi Judy K, hi Eve and Chris. Good morning everybody. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Hi Tammy. Did anybody do anything special? Any fun self-care? Anything unusual or fun? Anything that brought joy into your life? Did you do any creating? Did you craft anything? Hi Judy W, Judy G. Hi, good morning everybody. Oh, are you going to show us your belly? Oh my goodness. He was knitting a few minutes ago. I know I'm crocheting this morning, but when he decides to play with the yarn with me, he literally lets the yarn run in between his toes under his nails, so it's like under, and he actually like lets the yarn drag under there, so it's almost like giving it tension. Oh yeah, he wants a belly rub. This is the normal life of baby Bjorn. Yep, he just comes to me and tells me when it's time, and it's either time for brushies, time for belly rubs, time for spankies, whatever. I baby every word, you know. I've lost my mind over Bjorn. That's all right. He brings so much joy into my life and so much purpose into my life. He keeps me balanced, and I don't know what I'd do without him. Certainly not this year. Hi Edna. Hi Donna. Good morning. Hi Sherry. Hi Angela. Hi Marcia. Oh, you gonna talk too? Say hi to everybody. You gonna say hi? Go ahead. All right, this is the Bjorn show this morning. Can you hear him chirping? Hi Marianne, good morning. You gonna chirp for everybody? Come on. Oh, he's fake crying now. Could you hear that? Okay, don't rub the tripod though, please. We don't need anything falling over today. Hopefully you could hear some of his little chirps. They're so sweet. They're not meows, but they're just little baby chirps. Yeah, do it in front of the camera so they can hear how cute it sounds too. I know it sounds cute. Oh, you did hear it. Good. Hi, Linda. Good morning. Oh, I know I'm being a tease. I have something really cool to show you here, and it's with yarn that's on sale, and I've got lots of fun things to say about the yarn, but before we get there, I have one other completely unrelated announcement that I want to share with you, and it's because I'm such a huge Godfather fan to begin with. Mario Puzo's book, the movies, all of it. I love The Godfather, and if you know anybody who is a Godfather fan, this isn't new, but it was new to me this week, and so it might be something that someone else would like to hear about too. And I'm wearing my Godfather shirt as to pay homage to what I watched a TV show called The Offer this past week, and it is a behind-the-scenes look at how many challenges they went through in making the movie. They cast people, Bjorn, they cast people for the director, the producer, all the actors, and the casting was amazing, amazing. The producer, Al Ruddy, was played by Miles Teller. If you know of him and like him already, you will love him in this role. The actor that played Marlon Brando was a surprising choice to me at first, but once he started getting into character, it was goosebumps. It was that good. Anyway, so if you are a Godfather fan, I highly recommend watching it. And if you know a Godfather fan, I highly recommend recommending it. So I know that's a very big side tangent, but it was so powerful and so moving to me that I really wanted to share it with all of you. Anyway, baby Bjorn, can we move on and talk about more stuff? No, not yet. When he's being especially sucky, he fake cries. So he opens his mouth and goes, eh. Like, then barely no sound comes out, and I call it his fake cries. It's when he's being super sucky. All right, do not bang the tripod though, sweetheart. Please. Don't bang the tripod. No banging. I'm gonna have to scoot you back. You can't bang the tripod. Anyway, yes, I am wearing a knit hat that we've talked about before. This is the Nightingale knit hat pattern. Oh, baby Bjorn, you're being so naughty. Don't bang your head on there. I said don't. Ooh, let's scooch over just a little bit. There we go. He also, when we cuddle on this side of the dinette, he likes to rub his face on the YouTube award too. And I'm like, sweetheart, we don't want that falling off the wall. Anything else? Anyway, okay, Nightingale hat. This is done in number 6 bulky weight yarn. If you are looking for a super, super quick handmade gift to make anybody for the holidays, this is a fast hat. It's done on 10mm knitting needles with number 6 bulky weight yarn. The cable looks like a cable, but it's really a faux cable. It's super, super easy to do. You can find the pattern on my website. There's also a video tutorial here on YouTube, and you can find both combined together on the pattern page on my website. I believe Judy has shared the link, so that's great. Thank you so much, Judy. Bjorn, what are you doing? There you go. Just settle down, sweetheart. All right, does anybody have any questions about the hat before I move forward? I can show it to you up a little closer. Can you see the beautiful cables? It's super easy to do, and it's really fast. Thank you, Judy, for sharing your testimonial. She says it's fast and really easy too. It's one of the fastest hat patterns you could make, seriously. And such fun to work with thick yarn and thick needles, especially when you're used to things taking a long time to make. It's quite a treat to make something that quick and easy. It's just, I don't know, good instant gratification kind of stuff. And if you're looking to make some more gifts before the holidays, perfect. You could bang out a bunch of these in a short period of time. It was 1 ball of yarn. Was it 1 ball of yarn per hat? I believe it is 1 ball of yarn per hat, but comes in really pretty colors too. You can find all the information about the yarn on the pattern page as well. Speaking of yarn, I have a new project to show you today, and this one's a bit of a tease because it's not out yet. Oh, but before we go there, let's drag it out even longer, shall we? If you didn't get an email from me last week because you're not on my mailing list, you wouldn't know already, which is why I highly recommend getting on my mailing list so that you always know as soon as something comes out, or if there's a time-sensitive promotion. Sometimes, like there's a promotion I'm going to talk about today that's only for the next 8 hours. The best way to learn this stuff, when I find things that are time-sensitive, I'm sharing it with you here this morning, but in general, some things I share on my mailing list first, so it's the best way to get informed of whatever I'm announcing. It could be anything that's time-sensitive or something that you want right away, or maybe something that you just want to have a record of, like that, the email to be able to go back to. Like if you scroll through social media and you see something that interests you, but you don't have the time to do it right then, sometimes you lose things, right? It's really easy to lose important information. Whereas if you get on my mailing list, you can save the emails and then say, oh yeah, I want to check that out because I have time now. You can go back to the email then. So just saying. Hi, Samantha. Good morning. Okay, so where was I going with that? Very distracted by my lovely little kitty this morning, but that's good. Oh, I think he's settling in now. Oh, he's settling in. Okay. All right. Well, the next thing I wanted to show you then, oh, I was going to say, if you weren't already on the mailing list, then you don't already know this, but the 3 patterns that I told you about last week are out now. You can get the Best Buds crochet cocoon shrug pattern, the Best Buds knit cocoon shrug pattern, and the Precious Bliss knit cowl pattern. Those three are all available right now. You can download them. If you got on the waiting list last week, you probably got an email saying when they came out, or if you're on my mailing list, you got an email when they came out, but they are all available now, and you can download them if you sign up for an account on my website. When you purchase a pattern and download it, or an ebook, you immediately get that product in your account. So when you're signed into your account, you have a whole bunch of different sections. That's whether you download or purchase any of my courses, my ebooks, or the patterns, you get them right in your account, and you can literally go to your account and have 24/7 access with unlimited downloads for any of those patterns. And you might say, well, I downloaded it to the device I want to use it on. Why is that important to me? It's important for a couple of reasons. Number one, you could get a new phone and not know how to transfer your files. You can go back and download it again. There is no limit to how many downloads you can get. When you're logged into your account, you can download it on your smartphone, on your tablet, on your laptop, on your desktop computer, or if you change devices, you can download it again. Another thing that some people thought, and over the years, I've figured out the best way to offer my patterns to give people the most enjoyable experience. And one of the things that has been brought to my attention over the years is people that don't have printers at home but want to print the patterns. If you just send them an email download link, they can't go to the library or a friend's house and still print their patterns. So by having a login situation on the website, you can log into your account at any computer, not just your own computer, to be able to print them as well. So I feel like because of all that, I've been able to find the best of all worlds and the best way to appeal to most people. We all know you can't please everybody. Some people still get mad for a variety of reasons, but that's not you can't please everybody, but I feel like I can please the most amount of people this way. So the account has tons of benefits, and that's just the beginning of it. If you have more questions, by all means always ask. If you don't know how to find your account, don't know how to use it, the information's there. We have tutorials on it, and you can always ask more questions too. That's what I'm here to help, and Judy's here to help in customer service as well. So you can go to customer service at KristinOmdahl.com. You can go to Judy at JUDI at KristinOmdahl.com. You can go there for more information. And like I said, I have tutorials on my website for all of it too. Do you want me to show you those patterns real quick in case you haven't seen them before? They're right around the corner. And hi Donna, good morning. And then I want to show you what I'm working on here, and this is with a yarn that's on sale 35% off for the next 8 hours. So maybe we should go there first. What do you want to see first? The new patterns that have just been released, or do you want to hear about the yarn that's on sale for the next 8 hours? We'll get to both, but what do you want to see first? God, I love being live. That's so fun. Great sale. Yes, I agree. Because of the urgency, I do believe that that is the smarter choice. So you may already know that, oops, I think I dropped one. When I ordered from Hobie Yarn in the last month, one of the two, I think it was my last order, I ordered some of their Malaga color packs. It's their number 4 worsted weight acrylic yarn that comes in 5 color palettes. And I was so inspired by the way they put these colors together that I bought some of everything they had in stock. And I bought 2 packs of their beachy colorway and 2 packs of their neutral colorway. And so this is the beachy colorway. There's a white, a soft sandy taupe, light, medium, and super light, and medium, like beachy denim blues. So pretty, but I liked them, but I still wasn't sure how they were going to work up together. I think they worked up prettier than they look in the ball. And then I'll show you the second colorway too. So I'm making a swoncho. Does everybody know what a swoncho is? S-W-O-N-C-H-O. I got distracted by Baby Bjorn. Hopefully I spelled it correctly still. Anyway, a swoncho is a combination between a poncho and a sweater. Basically, the nuts and bolts of it is that it's a poncho, but it has sleeve cuffs. So even the Simone poncho that I did last year with the matching cowl in number 5 bulky weight yarn, that still qualifies as a swoncho too. And so I started by making 2 rectangles in this yarn, and I used a really cool stitch pattern that I've used before in one of the hats, in 24 crochet hats, and it has kind of a cable look to it, but it's just done in post stitches. So it's really quite easy, and look at how pretty those colors blend together in the stripes. So one half of the swoncho is done, whether this is the front or the back. I'm making a second one identical to it. We'll then sew them together at the shoulder seams, add sleeve cuffs on both sides, and depending on how much yarn I have left, I will maybe make a cowl. Depends on how much yarn I have left. Haven't decided. I have 2 whole packs of the Malaga color pack, and this is in that beachy colorway, and I'll show it to you closer. Isn't that beautiful? You're going to love the stitch pattern, number 1, and you're also going to love the way these colors blend together. So pretty. And then the other color pack that I bought is in the neutrals here. So it goes white, a light taupe, a medium taupe, a heathered charcoal gray, and black. I almost did the swoncho or poncho in these colors, but I ended up going with the blues. Like I said, it's going to take a full 2 packs. So this is 1 pack. They're normally $34 a pack. They are on sale for $22 today for the next 8 hours. I believe Judy has shared a link. I can share a link here too. Yeah, it's on sale for $22 for the next 7 hours and 43 minutes. And the pattern is not available yet, but it will be available when I'm done. And I can show you the second one I started now. I haven't decided if I want the dark color on top or the light color on top either. Bjorn, can you sit down for a second, sweetheart? Maybe if I stand up, you could see past him. I haven't decided. I could do the white at the top and the blue at the bottom, but I'm kind of thinking I like this way better. I kind of like the blue framing my face and the white at the bottom. What do you think? And obviously you could do it either way when you make it. This will be one of the elements that you can even change from the original pattern, right? You can decide. But look at how nice that blends with my denim shirt too. Like I said, definitely is more in the denim family of blues, but I think this is so pretty. I prefer it with the blue on top, which my guess was going to be that I liked the white on top, but once I tried both, once I tried both, I feel like it's significantly prettier with the blue on top. Now, the other thing to consider is which way do you want the design element to be? See how it looks kind of like a cable, but it's not. So it's white, it looks more like V's with the blue on top, and then with the white on top, I think it looks more like N's, right? Like a lowercase n. Or did I say that backwards? Yeah. Yeah, or it looks like an M versus a W. I guess that's a better. He's ready for a nap, I guess. He's ready for a nap. All right, well, while Bjorn's busy here, I'll go grab the other samples because I promised you that I'd show you those too. But again, these color packs are on sale today, 35% off for the next 7.5 hours. I think that's a great deal. And to make this upcoming pattern, you'll need 2 packs of 1 color. Oh, I have a couple other patterns over here that I can't show you yet, but so next quarter's crochet shawl for Shawls for Sharing is done. Can you sit down now, sweetheart? Can you sit down? It would be really great if you sat down now. There you go. That's a good kitty. There you go. All right. Hi, Kim. Good morning. Okay, so the Shawls for Sharing crochet shawl is done, and I'm not going to tell you about it today because I'm going to wait for it to be a surprise on January 1st. The mystery crochet along cowl is done. It's sitting right here. I can't show you that either, but you can, if you want to be involved in the mystery crochet along that starts January 2nd, you can purchase and download the pattern now, and it will tell you all of the details of how much yarn you'll need. There are two options. You can make it in baby alpaca or a cotton tencel blend, and all that information is on that pattern page. The other three patterns that just were released are the Precious Bliss Knit Cowl. This is done in Wonder Fluff by Knit Picks. So pretty in two colors, and I did a really beautiful color change in the middle, added this gorgeous edging here that allows the cowl to frame your face so beautifully, and it is long enough to use this drawstring tie to wear it as a hood also. My hair is a mess because I've been wearing a hat. It's cold here for Floridians. It's in the 60s today. I need a hat. But you can see, there's plenty of room to wear it as a hood and a cowl like that. You don't even have to tie it. You could just leave it open like that too. It won't mess up your hair. It's loose enough that it wouldn't mess up your hair to do it this way. But see how that edging lays out flat like that? Having that ruffled edge, it's not ruffled necessarily, but it is flared. I did that on purpose so that it would do this on your neck, and I think it looks so pretty. Obviously great for warmth too, would fit really beautifully under a jacket this way and keep you super warm. And then if you don't want to wear the hood up, all of that extra length drapes on itself and just gives you these billowy soft folds that is just gorgeous too. Like, I don't think there's a bad way to wear this. But I'm putting my hat back on since the hat hair is not something I'm super proud of. Put that back on. Okay, and then the other two patterns that were released were, I named them both Best Buds, kind of like as a play on words, that they're very similar and knit and crochet, but also both with a floral motif in the stitch pattern. So it's like a double entendre, so to speak, using the word buds. Here's the knit one. And I can try them on if you want, but the better depiction of how they look on is to look at the photos on the pattern pages. But this is the knit cocoon shrug called Best Buds. These are both done in Brava worsted yarn, but you could use any number 4 worsted weight yarn you like. If you want to use the same yarn, you can follow the exact number of balls that I used for this size and any other size that you might like. Thank you so much, Allison. I appreciate the gift. Thank you. And then here's the crochet one. So if you want to use the same exact yarn I used, I tell you exactly how many balls you need for each of the 4 size ranges. When I say size ranges, it's because each size of this unstructured garment actually covers 2 sizes. And then if you don't want to use the same yarn, I also shared a generic yardage for number 4 worsted weight yarn to give you an idea of how much yardage you would need in a different yarn. Does everybody know how to figure out how many balls of any given yarn you need when you know the yardage? If not, I'll give you a quick rundown. So let's say for any given project, it says you need, I'm just going to do even numbers here. Let's say it tells you you need 1,000 yards and you don't want to use the yarn that it calls for, that might be 100 yards per ball, so you would need 10 balls. Let's say you want to use a different yarn and your yarn comes in 250 yards per ball. You want to divide the number of yards per ball into the total number of yards you need. So if you need a total number of yards, you want to divide that number by how many yards per ball are in whatever yarn you want to use, and whatever number that is, okay, so 1,000 divided by 250 is an even number 4. Hallelujah. This never happens. It very rarely happens that the number is an even number like that. So what you want to do, and you can do this on your calculator, on your phone, on your computer, calculator, you can do the math yourself. Whatever that number is, 9 times out of 10, it's not an even number. It's going to be 4.25, blah, 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 blah. Always round up. If it's a partial ball, it means you need that extra ball, so you always want to round up. And whenever in doubt when buying yarn, I highly recommend buying extra, because based on your own tension, maybe any changes you're going to make, maybe mistakes that you have to unravel and they get knotted beyond unraveling, who knows? Your animal takes it, you drop a ball out of the car. I mean, anything can happen, right? You spill something on it that stains. You never know why you might need an extra ball of yarn. So I always think it's a good idea to get an extra ball or an extra pag, whatever. It won't go to waste. We always make stuff, right? So that's the Best Buds crochet cocoon shrug, knit cocoon shrug, the Precious Bliss knitted cowl with optional hood. And for those of you that are saying, I love that hooded cowl, but are you going to do it in crochet? Why, yes, I am. The pattern is done. It's in tech editing now, and I'm just working. I have to make the video, not the videos, I'll have to make the, I have to do the photos next while the pattern's in tech editing, but I'll show you how beautiful this one is on too. Super beautiful. It's a little wider than the crochet, than the knit one, and about the same length, give or take. I did this in 3 colors, and I'll show it up close in a minute so you can see. But this pattern will be coming out very soon. You can drawstring tie the hood like this, like that, right? And you can see it's still super long and beautifully splayed out over my shoulders and collarbone area. And then when you take this off, look at how billowy and drapey and how much volume we have here. It's so pretty, either up or down. It's absolutely gorgeous. I used 3 balls of Wonder Fluff. I used 2 balls of Wonder Fluff for the knit one, but you know, knit and crochet use different types of yardage. Sometimes you can get things similar, sometimes you can't. I could not get them both to be 2 balls and be around the same size. So I used 3 of their blues. So this is Ripple Heather, Atlantic Heather, and Abyss Heather. It doesn't look super blue in the camera here, but it's like, this is a turquoise and white heather, this is a blue and black heather, and or blue and turquoise heather, and this is a blue and black heather. And so you can see the colors are a little more subtle and beautiful up close and with good lighting. On camera right now, you're not really seeing that 3rd stripe. If you like this color combination, great, you can make it just like I did. I like the idea of all the blues together. But if you don't like that combination, you can do a different combination. And don't forget, all 5 of these colors went beautifully together, right? That's why I bought them in the first place. You could have, I mean, to keep this a little brighter and not have the 2 dark blues, you could have picked one of these colors for that 3rd stripe. And that's only based on the 5 colors I bought. They have a huge color palette. You could combine any 3 colors to do this. I just preferred to do like a beautiful ocean palette, but again, you do you. These are things that you can control on your own. So this was pretty quick to work up too. This is in an 8mm crochet hook, 3 balls of Wonder Fluff, and I worked every stitch through the back loop only in the round to give even more texture to this beautiful chevron pattern. That pattern will be out in the next couple of days. Like I said, I just have to take photos and finish up the tech editing, and it will be out. Your next question for me, hi Kim, hi Nancy, your next question might be for me, where are the tutorial videos? And I know I've been lacking in tutorial videos lately. The quick short answer is I've had some injuries to my fingers that left a little bit of scarring, and I've been waiting for my fingers to heal before I cut my fingers, and they didn't heal right away, and and it took me a while to get my fingers back in order. So my fingers are mostly healed now, and I wasn't even able to crochet for a little while or knit. So it's just been a slow process, and I try to keep that stuff on the down low until it's over. I know nobody really wants to hear the nitty-gritty of why things happen, but I feel like my fingers are more suitable for close-ups on camera, and I just wanted to wait until then to start recording again. I'm debating getting manicures again. I'd really like to keep my costs lower, but I know most people prefer to see manicured nails on camera, so I might end up doing that again too. So I've been feeling really self-conscious behind the scenes about putting my hands on camera because of my lack of nail polish and my cuts, but again, this week I should be able to start getting some of those tutorial videos produced, edited, and hopefully uploaded soon. You'd think it is, Eve, but it is not. It is not. I wish it was. Does anybody have any questions? I know I talked about a bunch of stuff today. I've rattled off a bunch of information, but only because I'm so excited to share with you so many different things and catch up. Hi, Lori. Good morning. Hi, Trudy. Hi, Tammy, if I didn't say hi earlier. Yeah, so many exciting colors. And once again, the Malaga Color Pack is 35% off for the next 7 hours. So if you're interested in doing either this poncho / swoncho that I'm working on in either that beachy colorway or any of the colorways that the yarn comes in, this is the neutral one. What's Color Street? Is that those gel packs, those gel overlays you put on your fingers? Yeah, I'm trying to think of something I can do at home. Regular manicures at home aren't suitable for me because there's too much. Oh, well, that's great, Angela. I wish everybody felt the same way you did. Does anybody have any questions? Anytime you have questions about picking colors for stuff too, if you're unsure of what colors, oh, the gel polish that you apply to your nails, I know what you mean. I tried one off of Amazon recently, and so the nail polish is partially cured gel polish, and then you put it on your nails and put it under the lamp. I tried that at home, and it did not work for me, unfortunately. I couldn't get it to work. Beaches are not open yet. Yeah, the stickers, Whitney, that's something I might consider. The beaches are not open yet. Well, they are open if you enter at your own risk, which I don't like the idea of it. That the sand is not safe. There is still debris, glass, metal, and God only knows what else in the uncleaned beach. And the debris can be upwards of 4 feet deep within the sand on beaches that haven't been cleaned yet. The water is still unsafe. There is deadly bacteria in the water because of the sewer system that broke during the storm. It is just absolutely horrific how wide and far the scope of the damage is. Yes, people lost their whole homes and their livelihoods, but even it's going to take a very long time to get the beaches properly safe. And in my opinion, not only do I not want to go on the sand if it's that dangerous, but the water is unsafe to go in because it can cause flesh-eating bacteria or deadly bacteria if it touches your skin, if you have a cut. And my concern is the fact that when you're at the beach, you're breathing in that salty sea air, the mist in the air. And although I don't know if anybody knows the long-term effect of breathing in flesh-eating bacteria water on your lungs, I don't want to be the guinea pig for that. So I know some people are going back to the beach already, and I know everybody would be really happy for me to do some beach visits soon. And when I think it's safe and appropriate, I will go back, but I do not feel like it's safe yet. That's all. Oh, and red tide is worse than normal, I've heard, because of the bacteria in the water. The bacteria is giving more fuel or more food for the red tide. It's sad and it's disgusting, but it's not the end. It's just a setback. Everything's going to come back great, and it's just taking a lot of hard work, a lot of amazing volunteers, a lot of hard work, and just people staying strong and not giving up and having a lot of hope. Yep. And so, some of us are doing our part to help others. Other people are just getting themselves back together so that there's just so many ways to bring a community back together, whether it's rushing to get your business back up and running so people have a place to shop or buy or do other things, or volunteering, or just bringing the community and the industries back alive. It's all important, and everybody has an important role. Purchasing from your local vendors is important. Get those businesses back up and running who took a serious hit with a very long lag between making money. So we're all just doing our part in staying strong. And as I have positive news to share with you, I definitely will. I'm happy to answer questions like this, but the reason I don't talk about it is because I don't have good news to share yet. So as soon as I do, I will. But I'm happy to answer your questions with updates like this as well. And like I said, yes, some beaches are open, but they're saying at your own risk. No bathroom facilities are open. No facilities are open at any of the beaches. No buildings are there in most of them. It's enter at your own risk, and I do not feel personally that it's safe enough to go yet. Anyway, back to the exciting stuff. Anyway, I do like to try to end the show on a positive note whenever possible. Thank you, baby Bjorn, for being our special guest today. And just want a quick shout out to all the patterns that I talked about. These links are in the live chat. They will also be listed in the video description when the show's over. If you would like to share your feedback with me, which way you would like to see this poncho shown, leave those comments in the recorded version as well. You can tell me if you would like the white on top or the blue on top. I'm leaning towards blue, but I'd love to hear your feedback on it as well. And the link to order that yarn on sale today is going to be in there as well. This beautiful Malaga color pack yarn, you'll need 2 packs to make this poncho, but it's all on sale for 35% off today, and the sale is only good for the next 7.5 hours. So how exciting is that? Who doesn't love a last minute deal, right? Okay, are there any other questions? And if you need help with anything else, or you have other questions, always feel welcome to ask. That pattern's not available yet. This is showing you behind the scenes, but it will be available soon. Thank you, Donna. I certainly try. I'm not perfect, and I cry sometimes, and I get scared sometimes, and because I try to keep things so real, yes, some days I don't have all my stuff together on the show either, but that's the beauty of live, and it is not about the fall, it's about how you get back up. So the most important thing is to let the bad stuff happen, but just remember that nothing lasts forever, and you just get right back up and you start over again. Exactly, Donna, we all cry. Yes, life happens, and life's not always easy. I know that, and that whether it's for me or anybody else, and my biggest motivation in showing up like this is to show you that no matter what, you get back up. Yes, Donna, I think we have cultivated a beautiful yarn loving community here. I really think we have too. Yes, let the good times roll. That sounds good too, Eve. Yeah. All right, well, thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you like seeing my sneak peeks, my new patterns that you can download right now, some quick updates. Remember, sign up for my mailing list if you want to be on the inside and know more immediately when things are happening, and have a better organized place for finding things that you may forget about. Which episode did Kristin talk about X, Y, or Z? On which social platform did I see her share A, B, or C? If you're on my mailing list, you'll have a good organized place to remember where you saw things that inspired you in previous days or weeks. Thank you to our special guest, Bjorn. You are the highlight of every day and certainly every show. I love you, and I know so many other people love you here too, my sweet baby. All right, let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.